Hi guys, my name is Shubham and here we are, Judiciary Gold. Right now we are in the fifth installment of MP Most Important Quiz. जो क्वेश्चंस हैं हम उनका डिस्कशन कर रहे हैं, चार इंस्टॉलमेंट अपने हो चुके हैं. So without any delay, let's start with the first question. The first question is total number of municipal corporation in MP are. The correct answer is 16. There are 16 municipal corporation in MP, right? And 98 municipal councils and 265 Nagar Parishad, right? And that is from March 2016. ये जब से नए नए जो councils है उसके पहले you will get the 14 one. Now we are having 16. So yes, 2016 March में total number of जो establishment कर दिए गए थे municipal corporation that were 16. Let's move to next question. Which MP chief minister has the longest tenure so far? I guess this is one of the easiest question if you are looking into the politics of MP. The correct answer is option number B, Shivraj Singh Chauhan. यस, स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम 2005 से लेके अगर अभी तक देखा जाए तो सरकार आई गेस चौथा टेन्योर जो है वो स्टार्ट हो चुका है. रिसेंटली 2018 इलेक्शन में कांग्रेस जो थी उन्होंने अपनी गवर्नमेंट बनाई थी विद द चीफ मिनिस्टर कमलनाथ. एंड आफ्टर दैट वापस सरकार किसकी आ गई है? भारतीय जनता पार्टी की. एंड आवर चीफ मिनिस्टर इज शिवराज सिंह चौहान. लेट्स मूव टू नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन विदाउट एनी डिले. Who was the first governor of MP? Yes, the correct answer is Pattavi Sitaramayya. The first person who was in the office of governor of MP, that was P. Sitaramayya या Pattavi Sitaramayya. Very easy question, I guess. Let's move to next. Total number of elected women MLA in 14th विधान सभा और 2018 जो लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली का इलेक्शन था उसमें टोटल नंबर ऑफ इलेक्टेड women जो है वो कितनी थी? The correct answer is 17. The last time 2013 when 2013 विधानसभा election was there, total number of women MLA elected during that time was 31. Yes, and this time number of women MLAs are being reduced. And nine from BJP, I guess, and eight from Congress. 2018 election की बात कर रहा हूँ. Bypolls के लिए अपन नहीं वो कर रहे हैं. Right. चले. Let's move to next question without any delay. Who was the first woman IPS? The correct answer is Kumari Asha. Yes. Kumari Asha was the first woman IPS officer of MP, and she started her career in 1980. Yes, and sorry, 1976 and 1980s and 90s का जो उनका time था almost 24 years of her services. She was the first one whom you can say associated with the encounter of dacoits. Yes, the first posting she get was in Shivpuri, and she was known for her क्या कहना चाहिए bravery and her perfect timing orders and all those things कि उस टाइम का जो भी डकैत लोगों का जो एरा होता था उसमें उन्होंने बहुत ज्यादा वो गई. शी was the first women IPS under whom the encounters started in MP of डकैट्स and several were there जो बाद में डर के बेचारों ने सरेंडर कर दिया था. And yes, after 24 long years of services, she took voluntary retirement. But undoubtedly, she was one of the most क्या कहना चाहिए lady singam kind of figure, and she served very well. Let's move to next question. Who was the first woman justice of MP? The correct answer is Sarojini Saxena. If you remember, 1959 May, Anna Chandy was the first one who became a judge in High Court. Later on, after 30 years, Fatima Bibi, Justice Fatima Bibi from Kerala, she was the one who got appointed as a judge in Supreme Court. And after that, several different people, including Chief Justice Leela Seth, the first Chief Justice of High Court, right? These were the women pioneers जो हमारे judicial system में होते हैं. वैसे ही सरोजनी सक्सेना was the first appointed judge in MP High Court. Okay, let's move to next. The office of MPPSC situated at correct answer is Indore. Madhya Pradesh Public Service Commission, the commission that deals with administration services and its exam posting and different thing. MPPSC, its headquarter or its office is located in Indore. Next question. The headquarter of MP Revenue Board is situated in Gwalior. Yes, the Revenue Board of MP, उसका headquarter जो है आपको ग्वालियर मिलेगा. Revenue Board is the same board जो overall revenue calculation और दूसरी चीजों पे काम करते हैं. Right, let's move to next question. Which district produced ganja or hemp? Yes, the correct answer is Khandwa. Yes, don't get confused. I guess Neemuch, Mandsaur, Khandwa, right? All three are associated with the legal agriculture of hemp opium. But the hemp is produced legally in Khandwa, and Mandsaur is associated with the opium. So don't get confused. Okay, let's move to next question. The highest rice producing area of MP. The correct answer is Baghelkhand. Yes, when we are talking about agriculture and its importance in the economy of Madhya Pradesh, we must understand it contributes almost one fourth of the gross state domestic production. It provides approximate 65% people the employment, and out of that, 90% plus employment in rural areas. And it is MP is one of the largest producer of rice, wheat, soybean pulses we and oilseed we produce the largest, right? And the area of Baghelkhand, which include Rewa, Satna and Chhattisgarh wala जो area है, जो Chhattisgarh wala plain wala area है, that is suitable for the agriculture of rice, and thus this area is also the largest producer area for rice as well, right? So let's move to next question. Opium producing area. Again, we have already discussed about it. Neemuch, Ratlam, and Mandsaur. These are the three places where the legally agriculture of opium is permitted. And so the correct answer should be option number D, all. Yes, I guess I'm not sure how many of you know about that, but that Mandsaur jail, the first it was jail, later on it became a own opium godam during 1922, and now for now it is opium headquarter production का जो भी वहाँ पे agriculture administration का जो काम है वो वहीं से पूरा का पूरा operate होता है. So the correct answer is option number D. Let's move to next question, which is the longest dam built in Madhya Pradesh state. The correct answer is Bargi Dam. Yes, Bargi Dam. When we are talking about the longest dam, Bargi Dam, approximate 5,357 meter long. It is the longest dam of MP. And when we are talking about the highest dam, we must go for Indira Sagar, which is having a 92 meter of height. When we are going overall the longest dam, that is Hirakund on Mahanadi, which is like 25.8, approximately 25.8 kilometer long. I have a question for you. Find out the name of the river on which Bargi Dam is being constructed. जल्दी से मुझे answers comment box में बताएं and tell. Let's move to next question. Okay, the state of MP is divided into how many agroclimatic zones? Right, agroclimatic zones are those zones which possess similar kind of a climatic condition, and thus they produce similar. The area produce the same kind of crops. Yes, so total अगर मैं MP को देखूं तो MP is being divided into 11 different agroclimatic crop zone, right? For example, we are talking about the Chhattisgarh plain. I'm talking about the Balaghat wala area. We are talking about the northern hill zones, which includes Mandla, Dindori, Shahdol, Anuppur, Umaria kind of thing. We are talking about Nimar Valley, that is having Khandwa, Khargone, and Badwani. So there are these areas possess similar kind of climatic condition as well as soil. So they produce same kind of crops. So that's why they are agroclimatic zone, and the state is divided into 11 agroclimatic climatic zones. Let's move to next question. Which district of MP is the lowest irrigated, having lowest irrigated area? The correct answer is Dindori. Yes, Dindori approximate 95% people live in rural areas and 65 plus percent people are tribal, and one of the क्या कहना चाहिए पिछड़ी सोसाइटीज में से एक बिलोंग करते हैं. सिर्फ और सिर्फ अप्रोक्सीमेट 1570 हेक्टेयर की लैंड जो है वो इरिगेटेड है फॉर क्रॉप्स लाइक मक्का, कुटकी एंड ऑयल सीड्स, and the rest others are still not properly irrigated. So if we are talking about the least irrigated area amongst all the district, the correct answer is Dindori. Let's move to next question. Oh, tanks irrigated district. The correct answer is Balaghat. एक्चुअली मैं तुम्हें बताता हूँ क्लियर कट अगर मैं देखूँ तो बालाघाट सिवनी वाला जो रीजन है सी मेनली बालाघाट अगर मैं डिस्ट्रिक्ट के हिसाब से देखूँ वैसे टैंक इरिगेशन पोजेस इन ऑल द डिस्ट्रिक्ट व्हेन वी आर क्रिएटिंग आवर प्राइवेट रिजर्वायर. अगर मेरे पास एक खेत है और मैं वहाँ एक छोटा सा टैंक खोल के और टैंक को गड्ढा ग्रिड करके उसमें पानी इकट्ठा करना चालू करूँ या प्राइवेट रिजर्वायर सिस्टम को करूँ, तो दैट इज नोन एज टैंक सिस्टम. starting from like what to say, almost like thousands years before this irrigation method started building in Indian culture, right? And Kalchuri जो particular dynasty थी, and apart from Chandelas, इन सब ने ये सारी चीजों का काम किया था. फिर 1927 29 में जो सीपी इरिगेशन कमेटी थी, उन्होंने भी ऐसी चीजों को परमिट करना बंद कर दिया था. बट लेटर ऑन 1951-52 से जब प्लानिंग कमीशन के स्टार्टिंग हुए, तब से इरिगेशन के लिए जो भी अवेलेबल रिसोर्सेज हो सकते थे उस पर फोकस करना शुरू किया था गवर्नमेंट ने. फ्रॉम दैट टाइम टू नाउ बालाघाट इज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट, क्या कहना चाहिए, टैंक इरिगेटेड डिस्ट्रिक्ट, राइट. उनका मेजोरिटी ऑफ एरिया जो है वो टैंक के फॉर्म में ही होता है. नाउ दिस टैंक कैन बी अ स्मॉल टैंक, लाइक एक छोटी सी टंकी, राइट. इतनी छोटी नहीं, काफी बड़ी सी. और अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट वी कैन dig the tank on the land, the field, and after that we can fill it with the water. The water can come from any place, like हैंडपंप हो सकता है, ट्यूबवेल हो सकता है, रेन वाटर हो सकता है. सो इट्स अ काइंड ऑफ हार्वेस्टिंग इन अ बिगर टैंक. तो वो कहलाता है टैंक इरिगेशन, एंड द लीडिंग डिस्ट्रिक्ट वी कैन से इज बालाघाट. लेट्स मूव टू नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. What percentage of population, scheduled caste population, is there in MP? The correct answer is 15.60%. Yes, 2011 census के हिसाब से जो SC या scheduled caste population MP में है, that contributes approximate 15.60%. Let's move to next question. What is the sex ratio of MP? Now we are talking about 2011 census. The sex ratio of MP is 931. That means we are having 931 females behind 1000 male. Okay, next question. What is the decadal growth of MP? We are talking about population and approximate 20.30. That is option number D. 20.30% was the last decade's growth in population in MP. Right. Next question. What is the population density of MP? The correct answer is 236. Yes, 20 अगर 11 की बात करें सेंसस की, तो 236 people per square kilometer जो है MP में रहते हैं. Last question for this segment. The respective seats in Lok Sabha and Raj Sabha for MPR. Correct answer is option number C, right? 29 and 11. Yes, we elect 29 member of parliament, and for Raj Sabha, the representatives elected, yeah, selected the 11 members from MP. So MP की तरफ से 11 member राज्यसभा के होते हैं, 29 members होते हैं किसके लिए? लोकसभा के लिए. I have one question for you before we said bye bye tata, कि पता करें कि जो 2019 जनरल इलेक्शन है उसमें 20 MP के 29 जो पर्टिकुलर MPs हैं, मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट फॉर लोकसभा, उसमें से कितने बीजेपी के हैं, कितने कांग्रेस के हैं, राइट. आई होप यू गाइस एंजॉयड इट. इफ यू एंजॉयड इट, प्लीज लाइक, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब, and share this video to the people who want to join judicial services. And again, the foundation batch, fourth foundation batch for Judiciary Gold, started from 21st December. If you or any of your friend is interested to pursue judicial services examination, then you are welcome. आपको link डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में मिल जाएगी. टिल देन, हैव अ ग्रेट डे अहेड, मजे करें, एंड लेट्स मीट इनटू द नेक्स्ट सेशन.